You know, if you stare at the zingers long enough and contemplate why the flight patterns make no sense, you start to question the logic behind this game. But for a game like this, you should... Oh, I meant to X out of this. I was gonna say, for a game like this, you should never do that because it's just that great. Blinded by nostalgia much, but anyway. Hey there, guys! It's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, I embarrassed myself. A lot. In this episode, we're actually going to try out our Strong Kong move for the first time. In case you're wondering where this location is, this is the Angry Aztec level. Obviously, it's the tunnel that you first go through when you first enter the level. We uncovered this by hitting those switches on the walls with coconuts a few times. We couldn't actually do anything here. Until now, that is. Now, as we know from Panky, when DK is in Strong Kong mode, he is completely invincible. So, oh god, that attack. Alright, well, here is DK's splat right here. If I can get up here. Come on, DK, get up on the platform. Anyway, we are completely invincible like this, so don't worry about the splat being able to hit you. Because it cannot. But, it will give us an extra blueprint. Well, not an extra blueprint, because there's only one blueprint per Kong in each world. But, anyway, that's where DK's blueprint for this level is. Alright, and now that we've done that, oh, I should mention, after you defeat a Kasplat and collect the blueprint it is holding, the Kasplat does not stop respawning. However, it will not drop anything else if you defeat it again, and its hair will be white. That's how you can tell it has absolutely nothing in it. Didn't I get this in the last episode? I feel like I did. Well, either way, I guess I'm getting it again. Alright, and now that we've taken care of that, I want to go over here and, this llama stole our attention away from us with his thought bubble when we first entered the level. So I'm messing around. The sand's getting something in my, I don't know. I think he's complaining about the sand getting in his fur, but yeah. In this episode, we're going to free the llama. Also, in the last few episodes, we actually, went forward. And I should go ahead and point out that this is actually the main hub area of Angry Aztec. Or at least it's the area of Angry Aztec we're going to be in the most. So, now we are set with the task of freeing the llama from his cage. If we go over to this temple here, we will see that it is it has a door with a llama on it. So, naturally, that basically hints that we need to free the llama if we hope to enter here. And there's a DK pad right here, so why not take use of it and go up into the sky? Yeah, there is another barrel blast course in this level. In fact, there is one in every level. Those barrels will auto blast you. But yeah, I did not know that as a kid. So when I got to this first level for the first time, it was a little embarrassing. I saw the Wrinkly Kong hint for Angry Aztec, which said to complete DK's barrel blast course to free the llama. I did not know that there was more than one barrel blast course, so I thought that it was referencing the one in Jungle Japes. So I went back and did that one like a million times, and the llama was still always stuck, and I never got why. But anyway, I eventually found that pad there, and I felt stupid. But we also have a golden banana available for us, and not only that, but looky here what we've got. More switches. These will open the door. There is actually a tag barrel inside this temple, unlike any other temple in the game. But there's only 3 Kongs that have things in there for them, which is Donkey, Tiny, and another Kong that we haven't found yet. So, I'd say we go ahead and go inside here. Because, well, we have the capability to do so now. If I can aim my reticle high enough. And so now we have access to go inside the llama's temple. And as for that other Kong, whose switch we saw there, we don't have to worry about that much longer because who's there? Can you come in here and give me a hand? Yes, that is right. Another one of our missing Kong buddies is in here. Now, when I first played this game, I always found this Kong... yeah, when I first played this game, I found this Kong first. And I was under the impression that for some reason there is only one Kong imprisoned in each level. But no, Angry Aztec is the only level which has 2 Kongs imprisoned within it. Yeah, I know. A little bit weird, but considering that there are only 3 levels in the game with Kongs trapped in them, and Angry Aztec just happens to have 2 of them, it's not too out of the ordinary. Anyway, I'd just like to point out real quick that the way we have to free this Kong is we have to get into the water here, but as we can see, it is not water, it is lava of death, which that claptrap will... You know what? You know what, buddy? Screw you. Yeah, that's what you get. That, and it's dangerous to throw oranges at close range, so I prefer not to. But yeah, we have to somehow be able to swim in that in order for us to free our trapped Kong buddy who's here. So, there's another music pad over here. Let's see what it does. Hey, our llama friend from earlier is up, and... Yes! Somehow, llama spit turns a boiling pool of lava into water. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure if we had this llama in the real world, we could solve a lot of problems in third world countries that are getting devastated by volcanic eruption problems. I don't know where I was going with that, but this game is awesome. Don't question the logic behind it. Anyway, we got a butt switch for DK here. If we pound this in, back outside the temple, this door opens up. Now, it doesn't seem like that could do us much good right now, but remember that we opened that, because we're going to be coming back to it in the near future. Because we will actually be able to get pretty much everything here, except for one Kong's bananas, because there is one more Kong buddy that we have yet to find, and they are not attainable in this world. So, it's going to be a while before we... I don't know where I'm going with this. You guys know what I mean. It's going to be a while before we're able to go 100% Angry Aztec completely. But we have a Banana Fairy here. Another reason why I went and talked to the Banana Fairy Queen in the last episode. So we can... Okay. Maybe I should get a new controller or something, because it might just be me, but this controller is not the one I'm most used to using. I have 2 N64 controllers. The other one, it doesn't move quite as far, but it feels more accurate when you use it. By the way, there's our banana medal. Yeah, the control stick is much less finicky, but this one moves the control stick and the cursor around faster, which can be good and bad when you need accuracy. But enough about me talking. There is a cave down here. Let's swim through it, and inside here, we have a trapped Kong buddy. Please let me out. I'll help you defeat K. Rool. Alright, well, good enough for me. Here you go, buddy. Cool move, DK. I gotta get some fresh air. I'll help you out by collecting blue bananas. Totally not rotten. Come and find me in the tag barrel. So yes, we now have Lanky Kong as a playable character. Now, Lanky has a unique gimmick to him that most of the other Kongs don't have. Some Kongs have unique gimmicks to them. Donkey Kong, he doesn't really have a unique gimmick. Diddy's, I think, is the double jump, which isn't really that great. But Lanky Kong has something that no other Kong has at their disposal. We will be getting to that when we actually play as him. And considering that, I think we found everything that we need here in Angry Aztec. Well, I mean, this temple in Angry Aztec. We're going to go ahead and leave. And since we just unlocked Lanky Kong, let's say we go ahead and show him off to the world. Ha! Nice try, buddy. You think I'm gonna let you attack me? Think again. And here he is. Let's go, Lanky! What? Hello, Lanky! There are 5 golden bananas for you to find here to block! Yeah. Luckily, we'll only have to hear that one more time, but still, we now have Lanky at our disposal. Notice how we started with 20 coins. That's because of all those rainbow coins that we picked up earlier. So it's a good thing we have those. Now, I'm just going to go around and get Lanky some of his items. So, we're going to pick up our super item that will trash K-Rool's army from Jamaican Funky. What you got for me, man? It's a bamboo pole. Well, okay. I mean, it's not the worst gun in the world, but hey, I mean, considering that all the other Kongs have automatic fire weapons and Lanky's is basically the form of a blow dart, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I am saying I feel like Lanky sort of got the short end of the stick with that one, no pun intended. But yeah, and now we'll go ahead and actually, I remember that at the top of a lot of trees in this area there are some bananas for Lanky to collect, so I'll just go grab this bunch for now, but I also want to go and visit Cranky because Cranky has something for us as well. Alright, got some more stuff here, and oh boy. Well, I'm gonna kick myself. Ow! I said I'm gonna kick myself later if I don't do this now, so I might as well go ahead and do it. Well, anyways, as I was saying, the thing that makes Lanky unique, more unique than the other Kongs, is his regular attacks. Yeah, Lanky has a much stronger reach than the other Kongs. And that is actually really good for him because it's actually quite useful in some later places where you can't really use it. Like, I know that if you don't actually have enough golden bananas to get through the door, which, to be honest, should never be a problem to get through level doors, but if you can't get past the B locker. I think Lanky can actually stretch his arms past the B locker and glitch your way into the level even if you don't have enough golden bananas. Which is impressive. But that's not even the most impressive thing about Lanky Kong that we're gonna get to see. No. The most impressive thing that he gets to show off is right here. Well, not this animation necessarily, but what he gets from Cranky. The orang stand. This handy little move should help you get up steep slopes. It's easy enough even for you, Lanky. Just press and hold Z and then press B. Keep Z pressed to keep the handstand going. I'm not letting you have another potion yet. Bye. So yeah, we now have the orang stand. Not only does this let you walk up steep slopes, but get this. Lanky actually moves faster than his normal walking speed if you're using the orang stand. And if you think that's ridiculous, the game will make it even more ridiculous later down the line. You will see what I mean, but I'm not going to tell you exactly why it gets even more ridiculous later yet. But just take my word for it. It does. Also, I believe that back in the starting tunnel of this area, yep, there are some blue bananas for Lanky to pick up, so I will go ahead and grab those real quick. There should be 5 in here, because that's how many there usually is. I'm just gonna jump over you. You can't do a damn thing. Lanky doesn't give a fuck about you. He's just gonna handstand sprint right past you because that's who Lanky is. He is a pacifist. He only gets angry if you stand in his way. And if Lanky can get by you without having to fight you, he will do that. Well, enough about Lanky himself. Let's go ahead and get his last upgrade for this world, which will be his instrument in the form of the trombone tremor. God, I love that jingle. Lanky is probably my second favorite of the Kongs here. Of course, Tiny Kong has undoubtedly claimed the first spot because, well, she's tiny and she's great. By the way, I know I probably shouldn't really, it probably makes it only more awkward when I'm saying this in front of Candy, but I'm just saying, human and monkey DNA only differ by 2%. Does that make it less weird for me to like her the way I do? Okay, you know what? I should not have said that. That should have been something I said in the last episode, but whatever. Let's move away from that subject and back onto the subject of Lanky Kong. Lanky is awesome and nothing will ever change that. Not as awesome as some of the other Kongs that we get to see down the line. Like, Funky is by far the most awesome right after Tiny because assume Tiny is always #1. But yeah, Lanky's pretty awesome too. Alright, I wonder, can we actually, oh, you know what? Before we go into this temple as Lanky, let's go ahead and grab that golden banana the llama left behind for us as DK. I think that now we have all the Kongs unlocked in this area with all their powers. I think we'll just go through the level normally from start to finish and collect everything as collect everything we can along the way. So basically, we'll finish up in that big central area when we're nearing the end of Angry Aztec. But first things first, I want to right, instead of using Lanky, I want to actually grab Diddy for a moment here, because there is something really cool that Diddy's going to get to do. Remember that move we got a few episodes ago? Actually, I believe it was last episode. Yeah, the rocket barrel boost. Well, now we're going to get to see that in action. Remember, guys, press A to thrust! Would have been so cool if I said it like that. Let's try that again. Remember, guys, press A to thrust! Woohoo! Alright, so now the flight controls for this are a bit awkward, but yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. We also have Diddy's peanut pop guns here. And, wow, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, I believe there's also a banana balloon up here, if I remember right. Do I remember right? No, it appears my memory has let me down. Okay, well, Diddy's Kasplat is up there, now you guys know. And also, don't worry about the controls quite yet. We will be using that jetpack a lot, so I will explain them more in depth later. But right now, all you need to know is press and hold A to thrust, and move the control stick in the direction you want to go. I bite my tongue while saying this. It's sort of like the rocket barrel from Donkey Kong Country Returns, which I absolutely despise. In the fact that you press and hold the button to thrust upward. And you let go when you want to drop. But aside from that, everything about the jetpack is so much better than the stupid-ass rocket barrel. Because, by God, I will never like that thing. Frickin' cozy cavern level, or whatever you call it. Frickin' hate that giant-ass Zubat at the end. I know it's not Zubat, but it might as well be, considering how much it uses goddamn supersonic. Okay, enough about me talking about other games. This is Donkey Kong 64, where we swim past starfish and collect bananas. Surprisingly, a lot more collecting bananas than swimming past starfish. Now we could go ahead and collect all the bananas in here, but I actually want to go ahead and get this. There's some coins for Tiny there, if you want to come in here with Tiny and pick those up. But we don't need coins anymore from this point forward, because we just don't. But what we do need is golden bananas, and luckily this vulture is carrying one back and forth. So we gotta basically shoot down this vulture. I believe it takes maybe 4 or 5 hits, but regardless, we're probably gonna be here for a little while. Now I forgot what else I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean, if I ever play this game for the channel again, then I will probably do a 100% coin run, which is going to suck because there is no total screen for how many of those you've collected. And where the hell did you go? Yeah, you kind of need to control where you fire. What I was saying, you guys know what I mean. Pace your fire, predict where your target is going to be. So, I can't actually aim that high right now, so I'm going to wait for him to fly over here, and then that gold banana is as good as ours. Come on, buddy. Yeah, but a 100% coin run. I pity anyone who tries to do that, which is going to be me if I ever play this game again. Luckily, I think there are some lists online that help you with that. But you just really gotta love this game that much if you want to do that. And Lanky's dancing underwater! Alright. Well, now we're gonna go ahead and drain this place. And looky there, we got another battle arena pad. And so, Lanky's actually gonna try his hand at this. The only character you can't use with this particular battle pad is Donkey Kong, because he's the only character who can't enter this area. But we're gonna give Lanky some screen time because he deserves it, because he is great. Critter Carnage! Alright, let's try the Beaver Brawl strategy, see how that works. Oh, god That does not work! Okay, well, Lanky's just gonna stretch his arms and freaking decimate you. Which doesn't mean destroy like it feels like it should from how awesome that was. Did that critter get stuck on the melon? Was it kept from moving forward by the melon of all things? Okay, whatever. And I'll defeat you by jumping on you, because I can. Oh, too bad. If only you guys spawned in a air pass. Well, it doesn't matter now because I got me a battle crown. And with all of that done, I think we're calling it quits for this episode. Next time on Donkey Kong 64. I believe that we have everything that we can possibly do in all the areas that are not the main hub area with the big totem pole in the center. I believe we have everything that is not in that area completely done for now. So next time on Donkey Kong 64, we will be going back to the main central area and exploring more of that. See you guys next time. Laters!